Happenings, I'm Mayor David Black. Papillion continues to grow and offers much to its residents so they can live, work, and play. For more about Papillion, here's City Happenings.
Thanks, Mayor Black. The 7th annual half marathon event went off without a hitch.
I'm excited. I'm ready for it to get started. I think we got a good course. We're prepared. We got everything set up, and we got great people here, and we're ready to go.
You can talk about it from a lot of perspectives. It's just a great event for people in Papillion to come together. It's that whole quality of life thing. But we are serious about wellness, and we have a great partnership with a lot of local businesses, including Allegiant. We've had a long-standing relationship on the wellness side, and that plays into that. But don't discount it from a regional tourism and an economic development perspective. And it holds true every year, but about a third of the participants come from outside the area. This year, we've got 19 states represented here that are running, and we've got 44 towns within Nebraska. You know, a lot of those, when they come, what some of them are going to do? Spend a night in a hotel. They might go down to a restaurant. They might go shop a little bit because they're in town. And every once in a while, somebody might be looking to move or have influence in relocating a business. So those aren't the primary motivations, but they are a very important part of the strategy.
Everybody's excited, you know. It's a lot of work and a lot of time to get in this race together, but it's very rewarding for everybody that's involved. And we love seeing the people. We love talking to the people, and I think everybody likes the event. Everybody's happy with it, so it makes us feel better about the event.
Oh man, it's incredible. You look at our recreation department, Lori Hansen and Tim Moran, they're just heroes in the way they pull this off, because they've got a reputation in the region for this being one of the highest quality events, and it's every event they do. But all of the city staff, police, fire, public works, but then just as many volunteers. We hear from the people that come in off the race how this is probably one of the best ran, best organized, and safest events, and a lot of it's because of the volunteers that are out on the course. It just keeps growing, and I think that goes back into the partnerships we've got with a lot of local businesses. Down in the stadium, and it's where the race wraps up, there's a vendor area, and so they're out there trying to support the families and support the runners, and that's all local business. So again, another benefit of that, people from around the region are getting to understand the businesses that are here, and then what are they going to do? They're going to come back and shop here and support local business, and that whole idea of buy local, it's all reinforced.
This time of year means D.A.R.E graduations. The city's police chief gives his thoughts.
I've been going to D.A.R.E graduations now for 15, 20 years or so, and one of the biggest things I get out of it by going is when I see one of the kids get selected that had no idea that they were going to be selected to read their D.A.R.E essay. A lot of times the reading of this essays might go a little longer than maybe we'd all prefer, but the self-esteem boost that these kids get when they get selected, first they're scared to death to have to read their D.A.R.E essay, but when they get up there and they finish, it's very, 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 I'm proud of them, and it goes a long way to promoting their self-esteem from that point forward, I believe. You know, from my perspective, or where I'm sitting up on stage at each D.A.R.E graduation looking out over the kids, you know, the expressions on their faces run the gamut. There are a few that the biggest thing they fear in the world is getting selected to read their D.A.R.E essay. And then the other kids just seem to be so engaged that you can tell they're really, truly interested in the material that they learned, and especially their relationship with Officer Foster. You can tell the amount of preparation that he puts into each and every one of them. His 300th D.A.R.E graduation is just as important to him as his first one was. You know, it's also a credit to the school district, because we take up quite a bit of the school time in not only putting on the program, but especially D.A.R.E graduation. We usually do the D.A.R.E graduations either early in the morning or late in the afternoon. Usually a lot of chaos associated with those time frames, because kids are either coming to school or the school is letting out at the end of the day. So it's a credit to the school district that they see it as important enough that they allow us those times. From a city perspective, I think we should be very proud. As you said earlier, you know, there are a number of places around the country that have done away with the D.A.R.E program. There are so many positive messages that the curriculum teaches besides just say no, for example, that we see a long-term benefit. I think I've said it before, but we get a lot of kids that come back after high school, after college, and now we see the parents of the children that we're teaching the D.A.R.E program today at D.A.R.E graduations. Not only does it make me feel really old, but it tells me that the program has sustained itself over the years and that it still offers a great benefit to the kids.
The Sump Library teams with a local elementary school, giving the students in-person experience with local children's authors.
Well, really, we're just trying to foster the importance of reading and writing with the kids. And definitely the kids are always hearing about the specifics and the skills and the different objectives and our learning objectives that we have. And, you know, we're always trying to give them those life skills and why these skills are necessary. But to bring authors in and have them talk to various professionals who are published and they're working within that medium, and if you have a joy of writing to show how you can actually make a living at that, I think it's just an opportunity to tie in the school aspect and also the real-world applications of what we're trying to teach them in the classroom.
I think it's priceless. We try to do as much authentic learning as possible, and with Mr. Matthews and I collaborating for the last 3 years, we are thrilled to be able to expand their knowledge and learn a little bit more or get a different take or a different perspective on what literacy and what literature is about.
In all honesty, I think that's what's great about being a child. A lot of times we're blissful and we don't really understand the immense opportunities that we can get and or that we're having. So at least from that standpoint, we've tried to make it real for them, to tell them that, you know, not every day do children get this opportunity to work with these professionals. But in the same regards, I think they're trying to, the buy-in is there. I think the kids are really passionate about the things that they've written, they've gotten to final draft form. So as the event's been coming closer, I think they're starting to see what a special event this is. You know, between us, our school district, our school, and then Sump Library, it's just a great partnership, especially then getting those connections with those professionals that are out in the community who want to get into schools to work with kids.
We truly want the kids to have an experience outside just reading a book. They need to be able to relate to it and be able to be engaged in it, and this is one way that we can do that with the kids.
That's what's happening around Papillion. There are lots of ways to stay up to date with what's happening. You can find us on Facebook, follow the City of Papillion on Twitter, or even watch our YouTube channel. And of course, information about all of our departments and programs is available on our website. For more about Papillion, go to www.papillion.org or just call the Mayor's Hotline at 402-827-1111. Thanks for watching.